Do, do, do. Peas and carrots. Alright guys, here we go. Second chapter. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've been enjoying this series on Twitch and YouTube. I'm gonna be getting a new headset and a microphone starting tomorrow, so hopefully that makes it easier to pick up what I'm saying. But in the meantime, I'm hoping the microphone with my headphones and computer will be good enough to hear. Okay, without further ado, here we go. I'm gonna try a new webcam position because yesterday when I was taking a look at the video, it looked like it was a little bit hard to make out some of the words. So okay, hold on a second. Yeah, I don't have sound from the game for some reason. Yeah, I don't hear anything. I don't know why. Let me see if I can restart the game, because yeah, I don't know why there's no sound. Okay. Just 8. Test. There we go. I don't know. Test. Okay. As always, thank you for watching. Let's begin the second chapter of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Objection! Turnabout Sisters, Episode 2. Day 1 Investigation. This is the trilogy, by the way. So we might even finish out the entire series. Okay. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? Hold on, I can't read. I had to pull my screen up. There we go. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? well, lonely. Oh, did my computer turn off? Damn it, I have to take a look. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. So I'm thinking that the Turnabout sisters are a continuation of the first chapter, because she was given that statue at the end of the first chapter, as you might recall from yesterday's episode. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. Mia and Maya. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking to me right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight and say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Damn, my laptop's not charging. It might be unplugged. Hold on a second. Hold on. Trace the cord back to the wall. No wonder it was never plugged in at all. Okay, and I'm back. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Well, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho. You are not cogniferous in my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Red, white, blue. Did he attack her with the statue? How does this keep happening? Like, people keep getting attacked by statues. They keep getting hit by miniature statues. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Always examine. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. There we go. I smell blood, that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. Sight. Yeah, I don't see any blood with my magnifying glass. So... yeah, I don't see anything with my magnifying glass. Is there an option? I must be missing something, because there's nothing for me to examine. Okay, office. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief. 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 Snake? Snake. Snake. Who are you? I think that's her sister Maya. The strange girl dropped cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Darn. Chief. Okay, I think she's all I can. Okay, it highlights whatever I can examine. Let me start with her first. There's a lot of things I can examine. Let me start with her first. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. Darn, another hottie bites the dust. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The thinker's added to the court record. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. Made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards, the broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Glass shards have been added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Do I have to examine them in order, or can I examine other things? Let me see what happens if I examine the light stand. Okay. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Right? That's exactly what I was saying. Like, it was the murder weapon in the first episode, and now it's the murder weapon again. You would think that Mia would have been a little bit more careful. Like, and who are these guys, and why are they using the statue as a weapon? There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. Okay, well that's helpful. The chief... It's painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. Alright, let's check this chair. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Well, if she's sitting in it a lot, it might make sense for it to be comfortable. Okay. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? I doubt she would have had time, right? Especially if it's written in blood. This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. The receipt's a department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. Yeah, it's highly unlikely. I'd say it's practically impossible that Mia wrote that. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Is that her sister? And if so, why didn't she report it? Why didn't she report it to the police? I don't know. I guess I just go back now. I don't think there's anything else here to examine. I think I've seen it all. I think I've seen it all. Okay, let's move again. Bank call offices. Okay. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, hope she didn't run on me. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Yeah, just as I thought, it's her sister. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Again, Phoenix, I don't think that's that's her sister's writing. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Okay, so I can examine and move again. Okay, so I can examine this room now. The reception desk. I usually sit here. Okay. Let's try these drawers. Small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. Try the bookcase. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. You can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. Ah yes, my books. The sofa is for clients. It's leather, a real luxury model. Might need to turn my light on because it's getting darker. Large painting, I guess you can call that modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. The door to the chief's office, slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob. He still hasn't called the police, so he wants to be careful about how much evidence he leaves behind. Yeah, to my controller. Get it unplugged. Yeah, it did. Okay, let me talk to Mia. Sorry, not Mia, Maya. Alright, what happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis. So she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Is that normal practice? Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. She knew she would be murdered by it. It was the thinker. But why is she giving it to her sister to hold on to? I'm pretty sure law enforcement and attorneys and stuff like that have like an evidence locker where they keep all the evidence. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't give it to random family members. Like, oh, here you go. Here's the murder weapon. Hold on to it for me. Okay, present. The receipt. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. Would she really have that kind of time, though? She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please. Just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Exactly. I'm not even convinced it's her writing. Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Is there anything else I want to present to Maya? Maybe the thinker. About the thinker. The thinker? That was... Oh, sis. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. How about these glass shards, then? This was lying next to the chief. I know, I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand. Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. Yeah. I think I'm more used to ceiling fans as a source of light. And the bulbs themselves are glass. Okay. Attorney's badge. I wonder what she says. I'm sorry, I've never seen that before. Okay. I actually didn't present the badge in the first episode either at any point. I just didn't think I needed to, and I wonder if it would have done anything if I had. Yeah, I wonder if it would have been the case. Itchy nose. Okay, so what do I do now? Okay. Is there anything else here that I can examine before I call? Vanco Ledger Book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Alright, let's call him. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Did they tamper with the phone too? Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Yeah, I guess so. Police. Please, come in quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Is it gonna be your sister? No, it's not. Just the skimpily dressed secretary. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hands. Does she think that Phoenix did it? I can also examine the desk. Perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Do I have to move now? Yeah, I guess so. Move. Wee. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! This is Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. All these names are how it's like... what was the guy, like, saw it? Mr. Saw it. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? You're both still suspects. Great, just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa. Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Think you're a bit overeager to jump to conclusions, Gumshoe. I don't think it could have been Maya who did it. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. Dang. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Yeah, we're gonna try to get you out. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, I have options. Sorry, not a chance. Of course I will, and it's up to you. I think I'll give her the first option. That's not a chance. Not a chance. You're gonna have to find some other chump. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you. You can choose your own legal counsel. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? I wonder what would have happened if I said not a chance. Do I get a game over? I don't know. Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. Wow, thank you very much. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait, give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Guilty of what, though? That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Maya... Mia. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Okay, I can examine, move, talk, or present. Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Okay, let's go back. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes, like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Okay. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Okay. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case? You were in the trial, Phoenix. Like, what do you mean, how could it have been evidence? You were the defense attorney. I don't know. Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it. That itchy nose is all heck. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo. The conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Okay, so there's more she can talk about now from the crime. So you're an acolyte, huh? Medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit worlds. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too. Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I'm wondering if I should have tried the day of the murder again to see what else she said about that. I didn't know it was going to progress me. I see, don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you, the trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Okay, I have the option again. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. It's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. Like, he would just keep using it as a weapon. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need. That's all I need to hear for now. There's a lot of information we can get at these. Poor sis. Is there anything else? Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... that detective thinks I did it. But that doesn't necessarily mean you did. He still has to prove you did it. I wanted to ask you about your cell phone. That detective took it when they brought me in. So Gumshoe took it. I'll have to try to get it back next time I see him. he still has to prove he did it. Okay. I think we've examined everything. We have the Fang Cove offices and the Grossberg law offices. Let's try Fang Cove first. What time is it? I don't know, it's not saying. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. I'm sorry, I don't know you. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Suede Shoes and Detective Gumtree. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go call me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. This case is a lot more behind the scenes. I'll say that. It's a lot less courtroom and a lot more like talking to different people. Examine. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Quarterly instructed, pal. Who was that? What do you think? It was Gumshoe. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Yeah, she died pretty abruptly in the series. Very early on. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Let's see, I can talk, I can present. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, huh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Autopsy report added to the court record. Cause of death was single blunt force trauma. The death was instantaneous. She died at 9 o'clock on the 5th of September. I have a funny feeling Gumshoe did it. Why do I think that? I don't know. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Never heard of him. Whoa, call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. He's the best in the business. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him, I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. Dang. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. We're gonna have to defend Maya. I've got to show him the memo, of course. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Do I tell him straight or not so straight? Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. What should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says Steel Samurai, Warrior Neo, Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai. That action hero on TV? Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried that it might get lost going down to the precinct. That's what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. Wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phones received from Detective Gumshoe. Holds a conversation between the chief and Maya. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. I already did. No influencing the witness with your lawyery ways, pal. Oh, that witness? I was talking about Maya. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. She was quite fond of Valentine's Day. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this. But I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me your name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? Aha, you're trying your lawyery tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Is there anything else to present to Detective Gumshoe while I'm here? What about the statue? Based on the weight alone, that could potentially disqualify Maya as a suspect. Right? Because she would have to not just lift the statue, but also swing it with enough force to kill her sister. So there are physical considerations. Let me see what happens. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue, that's the murder weapon. I thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. It's like cursed. The cursed statue. What happens if I show my badge? What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no time. No info for the likes of you. You just gave me a bunch of information, plus her cell phone. So, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Detention Center, Grossberg Law Offices, and the Gatewater Hotel. I wonder what happens if I go to the Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later. But not before looking around first. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Look at this fern, an expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I could tell someone here's got money to burn. Money to blow, getting it in. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. He became a lawyer at 20, so this guy's intense. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves. Filled with expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Quite a contrast to Mia, who's read practically everything. She was a great mentor to have. Let's go to the Gatewater. September 6th. This is the room 303. Hey, bro. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. Must be my lucky day. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I could hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful witness. I pitied the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. He might have a hard time. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. I don't know. The flowers are fake as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. I think those are roses. Phoenix. A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Company law offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. I'd have to distract her. Why is she standing like that? I don't know. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. No, observe, incident. You sound like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred, happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see, well, dream on it. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just, who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. See, there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh no, not me, I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Let me present something. Oh, the statue. Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies. Yes, it's all just one big movie. I think she's like shutting down or something. I don't think there's any other evidence I could show. Maybe later. Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely something inside of that drawer, but we have yet to figure out what it is. Maya says, hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, he was out of his office. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. It's okay. All is not lost. Is there anything else to examine in here? No, I think we've seen everything. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Who is this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium? They didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Oh, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. We thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. White, So they thought she was making stuff up or something. I don't know. Got your cell phone back. Say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Okie dokie, so now I just have to go back. Yeah, now I just have to go back to these Grossberg. Maybe I should wait here for him coming back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. He's been practicing as a lawyer for 4 years, so he's only 24 years old. He looks like he's 50. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? Where were you? Grossberg? The night of the murder. I came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Acha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. As you know, I'm one of the top lawyers. Everybody wants me. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. It's quite impossible. I have quite a busy schedule. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to present her. Sorry, I cannot. It's the end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Okay, let's examine some stuff. There's nothing left to examine. Here. Okay. His refusal. How can you refuse just like that? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me, why won't you take the case? Tell me why you won't take the case. Yes, him. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. And now you're letting her down.
Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer with the assault will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
You're forgetting Grossberg, the ace attorney, Phoenix Wright. You know, how'd you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one.
Yeah, she talks to dead people.
Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? It was painted by Vincent van Gogh, of course. It's worth millions of dollars. The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale. I'm not...
Oops, sorry. I'm not buying. Jeez. I'm not buying your crappy, multi-million-dollar Vincent van Gogh painting. Grossberg. I don't have that kind of cash. Back to the Gatewater? You could try Fainco again. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has gone home. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out. I wonder if I should have presented something to Grossberg. You can always try again. Try again. Yeah, try presenting again. What would be significant to present to Grossberg? The autopsy report?
Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter.
Not even about my attorney badge? Okay. Looks like we've exhausted all information. There's nothing to see at Fainco. So that leaves the detention center and the Gatewater Hotel. We can update Maya about Grossberg at the detention center. Gatewater Hotel, I don't think we're gonna be able to cover any ground there. We just gotta tell Maya that Grossberg doesn't want to be your lawyer. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center, visitors room. Hi. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Ooh. I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 o'clock p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I will defend you. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. I don't know why. I cannot abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there. A long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Someone has to stick up for the little guy. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You're innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Something that might prove Maya's innocence. So I gotta get in there. Is there anything else to present to... I think I just have to move back to the Gatewater Hotel. I'm greeted by the bellboy. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, and you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? He's the guy who got their mom chased out of town. That was his name, my sister told me. Okay. What was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? There are no coincidences, Phoenix. Only the illusion of coincidence. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap's been at wet record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'm using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. Gotta get out of here. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. If you know what I mean. Please do. There's a lot of gathering of evidence. Okay, is that where I'm gonna call it for today's episode? I've been streaming for about an hour. This episode's about an hour long, so I think the try will be tomorrow's episode. Whew. We did a lot of the legwork in today's episode. Talking to the witness, talking to the detective, talking to the lawyer, Grossberg, who didn't want to be a lawyer. He's like supposedly the best lawyer, and he's like, I simply won't do it. And then there's Mia, and Mia who died, and Maya, her sister, who's been accused. We gotta get her free. Gotta protect her, gotta defend her. In the name of justice. Alright, thank you so much for watching this episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Stay tuned for the next episode. We might be able to hear Phoenix and his trademark. Objection! Thank you for watching. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for supporting the show.